DEXE. Most traders read this chart wrong. One level decides it, trust or trap, not investment advice. DEXE 4-hour chart. It ran up, then handed back 29% of the move. That give back is the whole story. So is this a move you can trust or a trap? One level decides it, and it is already on this chart. This window has a high and a low. One number between them matters more than both. DEXE opened the week around 2.92. From there, it rallied up 2.6% to the high, near 2.99. Then a pullback carved out the low, near 2.12. And here is that number. It is holding 18% of that range. Sellers still own the lower half. But charts do not move on their own. Look at what just happened here. This is not a random candle. Something changed underneath. The move is unusually one-sided for this window. That is a structural change. How unusual? Put it next to Bitcoin. Same window, side by side. Bitcoin did down 0.8%. DEXE did down 22.1%. That is a 21.2-point gap. Strength against the benchmark is information. Now the structure underneath. Zoom out first. The weekly decides whether any of this matters. On the weekly, the higher time frame is up. Zooming into the daily, the 6-month trend is sideways. Down on the 7-day chart, lower highs and lower lows, stepping down the chart. So the bigger trend is up, but the last few days are pulling back. This is a correction. Direction we have, now the levels, Fibonacci. Anchored high to low. 0 at the top of the move, 100 at the bottom. The key level is the 0.618, the golden pocket. And price has already slipped below it. That is a warning sign. Losing the golden pocket flips it to resistance. Sellers have the upper hand here. We know where, but is there fuel, momentum? The RSI on the 4-hour candles. It sits near 41, in neutral territory, mid-range. Plenty of fuel left in either direction. The slope matters. Falling RSI confirms sellers. 50 is the line between up and down. One gauge can fool you, second opinion. That is where the MACD comes in. The histogram is positive. Rising green bars, momentum building. When both agree, the signal is stronger. Every piece is on the table, so how does this actually play out? 3 ways this resolves. Bull case, it holds this base and grinds back up. The old highs are too far away to call a level. Base case, it chops inside the range while the market makes up its mind. Bear case, it loses 2.12. Below that, the setup is invalid, no excuses. Which one is it? Back to the question. So trust or trap? On the week, DEXE closed down 22.1%. The signals are split half strength, half trap. A wait and watch, not a chase. That is the read. Drop a coin for the next one. That is the week. A fresh board and a new name on top are coming. Subscribe so you do not miss which one.